So, hello everyone, and welcome to our today's webinar. My name is Gleb Kanatov, and I work as Business Development Manager in Integros. And today we are holding a webinar, How Salespeople Can Work in Sugar Faster and Easier. Please be sure that our webinar will take approximately 25 minutes, maybe half an hour, and during the webinar you are able to ask your questions by using the relevant box on the right side. And if any technical problems, please feel free to use the chat box also on the right side. So for those who joined us for the very first time, let me say a few words about our company. So Integros is an advanced sugar CRM partner located in Eastern Europe. We have a great experience in developing various instruments and solutions to boost sugar system efficiency, and we deliver CRM implementation projects of any complexity. So now let me introduce please my dear colleague Dmitro, who will be presenting in a while. So Dmitro, please take the floor.
Thank you, Gleb. Hi everyone, my name is Dmitro Chupilka, and today we are going to discuss an approach on how salespeople can work in sugar faster and easier. I believe you heard about Jim before. Jim Brennan is a character from Sugar Demo, and we both, me and Jim, we face the same challenge: how to improve individual and team selling, and at the same time to find some time for the family and fun. I will show you the working day today with Jim character, and at the end of the demo I will tell you how to get the solution shown. So the typical day starts with a sales funnel analysis and analysis how this funnel accomplish and how the salespeople accomplish the forecast we have. And to perform this analysis, I focus on significant changes that takes effect on the funnel. I would say that makes this funnel. I do it with a timeline. Thanks to the big icons and colors used to display key events in this timeline, my eyes easily catch the events to clarify first. So green color says the key event make positive influence on the funnel and on the forecast as well, while red ones suggest to have a deeper look at these key events. So it seemed that Will Weston rolled back this revenue line item to the previous stage. And also here is a kind of conversation regarding it here. So let's have a look at this event. So the opportunity is still open, but the particular revenue line item was rolled back. Let's have a look at the chat. Okay, I've asked Will Weston to discuss this situation tomorrow, and I guess that I have an answer here. Yeah, can we make it today? So I can directly reply on this from this key event. Okay, well, let's make it today. However, please have a look at another opportunity of overhead and underfoot, since your colleague Sarah have faced the same situation in her opportunity. So I just make this conversation. I just continue this conversation directly from the context of the key event, and the people who are involved into this conversation, they get notification about the message about this message in their notification stream, and also they get the red chat icon in their timeline stream. So this is how the quick note makes Will aware of my advice and regarding this event, and this is how it could be done very fast. So for being informed on teammates to customer communications, I used the timeline dashlets with the key activities regarding the accounts, and also on the left side, all the conversations that I have with my teammates, they are provided together in one dashlet. So from here, I can see the conversations I haven't read yet, so I can participate in them. And on the right side, there is a kind of statistics that is provided by the out-of-the-box Sugar report about the events I have inside CRM system, key events I have that are related to the my contacts events over the last 30 days. And I'm able to open and have a look at the details of this event directly from this dashboard. So just using the preview. Um, Since I'm already aware of the current status of the team selling and the current interaction with the customers, I would like to continue with task planning. However, while organizing and performing daily work, sales guys are often interrupted by the incoming calls. So thanks for out of the box quick search. I can search for the company who's calling, sugarman.org, and open this company. So my purpose is to be aware of the current relationship with this company in order to be prepared for the incoming call. So the customer journey helps me to clarify what is the current stage of the development of this company. And at the same time, on the right side, the timeline view helps me to focus on the key events that are related to this account. Those key events I have to be aware of prior talking to the incoming caller. So from here, I see that recently there was a kind of delivery issues to the Sugarman or company. So I'm aware of the situation and I'm ready to discuss it if the customer is calling about that. And also, thanks to the chart that is related to this key event, I see that the investigation of this situation is already have been started, and there are people who were assigned for this investigation. So we know that such a level of competency and the knowledge of the relation with the customer and the care of the situations that happened within these relations can turn any complaint into the opportunity. So in this case, Jim gets the information after the discussion of this delivery. He gets the information that the Sugarman or company is asked to help with their extension to Africa region. So from the same interface, just log the incoming call and writing that they asked to support their extension to Africa region. So this call was held, and just save this information. And this call is automatically reflected in the timeline as a key event regarding this account. So, and directly from this interface, I would like to pay attention to this key event by addressing the legal department of GA, for example, to pay attention to this information and to discuss terms as soon as possible. That is a new opportunity we have. Post it. And of course, Jane will get notification about that in her notification stream. So that is how I've just reflected the call, the inbound call in a minute. I worked out this call and now I'm ready to get back to the overview of the situation we have currently. Since I'm aware of the current status of the sales, I'm ready to have a look at the portfolio of accounts I'm responsible for and my team is responsible for. For that, I've just opened the list of accounts. And on the right side, I see the timeline for the list of accounts. And if I focus on the particular list of accounts, for example, my accounts, this timeline view provides the events, the key events that are related to this particular account. That helps me to focus on the key events that are related just with my portfolio. Additionally, I'm able to switch to the long list of the key events. Here I can see, here I'm focused on the recent key events, and the full list of the key events is provided here. And I'm able to search for the particular event that is related to my portfolio of accounts, for example, meetings. And here are all the meetings with a preview. I can look at the details of the particular meeting. And the same works for looking for example, a kind of the notes or important documents that are related to the portfolio of accounts. So I'm just using the out-of-the-box filter applied to the key events and focus on the key events that are notes with attachments. And directly from here, I'm able to download and have a look at the details at the attachment found. So this is how the tool saves time when I analyze portfolio and helps to make operation decisions quickly. To implement the decisions, I communicate with my colleagues fast with the key events in the context of the key events using the commands. But of course, I hold the sales meetings as well. So when I prepare to the sales meetings, my teammates, of course, they have duties, they operate in their functional domains. So my meetings can involve people that are responsible for different functional domains. For example, the people from the lead generation team that passes leads converted to me as to the sales guy. So prior to this meeting, I'm able to have a look at the functional domains. For that, I've just split the timeline that is represented inside CRM system on particular feeds. For example, the feeds, a lead generation teamwork feed, the sales revenue line item teamwork feed, that is the part I'm responsible for as a sales guy. And also, I would like to know the situation regarding delivery, because I care about my customers. I would like to know if there are any issues about the delivery. And thanks to the colors, I'm able to have a look at the list of the key events and clarify if there those events that need my attention. When we talk about the lead generation teamwork, we talk about the leads module. So the leads portfolio is also the element that needs my attention. So I just select the leads module and get the list of the leads. And on the right side, I get the key events that are related to the leads. So that is how I'm aware of the current, of the recent events that are related to the leads portfolio, and the same approach of filtering the leads works for or filtering the account work for the leads module. So that is how I just have a couple of selected leads and I want to get the timeline for these selected leads. The key events, you can see that the timeline view automatically focused me on the recent events that are related to these favorite leads, but also there is a timeline that is also filtered according to the current portfolio of the leads selected. And I'm able to have a chart and also to have a look at details and also to seek for the particular types of events using this interface. For example, to find the events of type any of reassign leads and also lead status changes. So from this perspective, I get the information regarding the particular key events I would like to focus in. So I can see that for 3 my favorites leads, there are changes in statuses and 1 change of the owner. So when I switch to another filter, the timeline is filtered automatically just to reflect the information that is related to the new portfolio. So in case the new meetings is dedicated to the leads, that is how I get information regarding the current status of the lead portfolio. But what is important as well is to know what are the leads that remain unattended, because the leads we care about is just the first part of the work. The second one and important is to find out what are the leads that left unattended. And using the information regarding the key events that are related to the leads, I'm able to use out-of-the-box advanced reports just to focus on those leads that left unattended. For this example, leads without events for last 7 days. So that is how I prepare for the meetings fast, with the overview of the timeline and focusing on the key events that I have inside the CRM system. So all the key events that are inside the CRM system, they form a kind of timeline module. And all these events, you can select the data based on these key events with the reports. That is how the statistics can be done, and that provides the ability to focus on particular events by parameterizing the dashboards and the dashlets. So what you get with it? You get awareness, because the important events are grouped in the dashlets and reachable in 1 click. You get the time saving, because timeline provides quick reading of the key events details directly from the stream. You get team working, because this kind of collaboration is fast, because it is provided directly from the context of the events. So all this leads to performance improving. What is needed to get it? Firstly, the Sugar Enterprise platform could be on cloud or on-site and premise. The customer journey that helps to focus on the current development of the account and to align activities with the decision stage. And the timeline viewer that helps to focus on the key events and to react on them fast. How much it costs? You have to have a Sugar Enterprise, the customer journey in timeline viewer, And you're welcome to request your sugar reseller for the add-ons. In case you don't have sugar partner, you're welcome to request Integros by the email on your screen. So now your questions.
Withdrawal. I'm happy to say that we received a bunch of questions. Just 1 second. I send it to you. Here is the first.
Oh, give me a second.
Do you see it?
Where do the events you are showing come from? Okay, the events I showed you, they are collected inside CRM system in case we are talking about the events like phone calls, like meetings, events of changing assigned to persons and so on. Obviously, the timeline viewer add-on contains a bunch of the shell key events. It's about 30, I guess, 30 or 40. So you just get these key events and you're able to collect them on the timeline after the installation of the add-on. And also you are able to extend this list of the key events in case with the development. So please talk to your partners regarding that. And also your partners knows that there is a tool, Logic Builder, that provides an ability to extend this list of key events with no development.
Great. Thanks.
Any
Here is the
other?
next. Yes.
Either a timeline for the context module. Yes, of course, there is a timeline for the context module. Obviously, the timeline is the module inside the CRM itself, so you can get the key events that are related for each particular module inside CRM, like contacts, like accounts, like leads. I will show. Give me a second. So just switch to the contacts module. Okay, here is the timeline for the contacts. And also you are able, of course, to configure the type of the dashlet, context dashlet. Okay, let's make it. Timeline. My timeline dashlet. And you can filter the events, says this dashlet, but for my example, I will show you all the timeline events that are related, key events, all the key events that are related to the context portfolio. This is how I just added the dashlet, and this dashlet automatically filters the data that is related to the selected list of the contacts. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank
is
you.
the next.
What version were you at? So far, I'm showing version 8.1. So that is the most modern version of Sugar. Timeline Viewer add-on works with all the supported versions of Sugar, and also with a couple of previous ones starting 7.8. 7.9, 7.10, and 11 as well. But now I'm showing the version 8.1. Do you manage deliveries inside Sugar? No, we do not manage deliveries inside Sugar. That is an example how the information that is originally stored inside the internal systems, for example, logistics system or accounting system, can be represented inside Sugar CRM. So in case it could be done with the integration. So the only thing that should be done with the integration is to create the appropriate key event to put it on the timeline. I have a few examples here. The delivery, of course, that is the key event regarding the successful or unsuccessful delivery. Also, I have an example of integration with the scoring system. So this information could be arranged inside CRM with the integration.
Great. Thank you very much.
Any more questions?
As I can observe, we have no more questions at the moment.
Okay.
So I just want to say thank you to all the attendees for their time, and say thank you to you, Dmitro, for your answers and your great presentation. Just one remark. Uh, Please do not forget to leave your feedback and rate our webinar after we end. So thank you for joining us. You can always rely on our help. Have a good day and bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.